In 1926, Harold Confer opened a 400-acre camp with its own lake, nestled in the spectacular Adirondack Mountains of northern New York. Since then, this beautiful, secluded setting has seen the Confer family help thousands of youngsters enjoy sunny summer days and crisp mountain nights in the fun and friendly atmosphere of Forest Lake Camp. Forest Lake is actually two camps in one. On the hill, there's the boys' camp, while down below is Forest Lake Camp for girls. Though the two camps have similar programs, boys and girls attend activities separately, except for special events like dramatic productions and campfires. Whichever location they visit, campers always come home with great memories.
It's a really great place to go. It really gives you something to do over the summer because you're always there and you're always doing an activity. And it's a really great experience, something that everyone should have, at least being away from home to get used to it.
They're wonderful. The counselors, everybody. They're just so nice to you. They really want to make you feel good. If you're having trouble with something, anything, you can go to talk to a counselor, you can go to talk to somebody, and they'll try to help.
At the campfire scene, the sound of an acoustic guitar amongst the tall white pines in that campfire circle, there's no other experience like it. It sends chills up my back right now just thinking of it.
Fond memories of Forest Lake Camp are due in large part to the philosophy of the Confer family. The current camp director, Gary Confer, is the grandson of the camp's founder.
Every camper counts. And this is something that this is not something I developed personally. It's actually something that I inherited from the previous directors, my parents, and just fell into it naturally. And I try to live by that or work by that on a day-to-day basis. And I think if you were to ask any of our staff people, what is it that comes up in staff meetings? What is it that the camp administration is constantly talking about? It's that how is each child doing, and that each child counts, how important each child is. And really,
both Gary and his wife, Ginny, have backgrounds in education. Ginny still teaches during the school year. In the summer, she's the director of the horseback riding program.
Our day starts at 6:30 in the morning and ends at 9 at night. But it's a wonderful life. There's a lot of community spirit. You depend on each other. You get to know the girls as well as the staff. You know, the horses are very special and the riding department's very special, but I think the friendships are probably the most meaningful part of camp for me.
Gary and Ginny are very important because you're entrusting your child into their care for 3 or 5 or 6 weeks, whatever the case is. And you'll see that their love for it is so genuine that's a selling point right there.
Parents of Forest Lake campers are always impressed with the camp's management, but kids are usually more concerned with having fun, and there's plenty of fun to be had. Forest Lake offers a huge variety of activities, so there's always something for you, no matter what your interests are. Whether you like sports, horses, boating and swimming, drama, arts and crafts, or camping and hiking, you'll find a wealth of activities that are just right for you.
I think it's tremendously important to have a well-rounded curriculum. At Forest Lake, there's athletics, there's riding, there's waterfront activities, boating, there's camping, there's mountain climbing. Now they have mountain bikes. I wish they had them when I was there because I own one now, and I know it would be just great fun. There's arts and crafts, there's archery, riflery. It's got everything. It's not totally specialized in one area, and I think that's important to the development of any young person.
One of the most popular features of the Forest Lake experience is the option to go on wilderness trips. These excursions through the magnificent Adirondack Park range anywhere from 1 to 5 days, but the memories last a lifetime. Back at Forest Lake, a camp feature that a lot of campers like is the fact that you can choose the activities you feel most comfortable with. For some, that means sports.
My favorite activities at camp are mountain biking, lacrosse, and soccer. And they have quite a few other good activities too. When I go out for my high school lacrosse team, I'll be a step or two ahead of everyone else because of the skills I learned at camp. I just started a little bit before I went to camp. The coaches there are real good. They teach the younger kids a lot of fundamentals, real good basic skills to get you started up.
Sports, they have a lot of sports. They have soccer, softball, a lot of different sports for the girls' camp. And we play a lot of different teams from other camps.
Obviously, there's lots of opportunity for competition at Forest Lake. But what about the camper who enjoys sports just for fun?
Nobody at Forest Lake thinks that you're something you're not. It's really nice in that aspect of Forest Lake. So if you're not good at something, they won't yell at you or they won't say, don't play this. They'll say, come on, try it with me. They're really nice about that.
Each day, a camper's schedule consists of a team sport or athletic period, 2 individual activities, and a swim. Now, other than the swim, those 3 activity periods are elective. The camper chooses what he or she is going to do for those activity periods from within certain categories. So it's a nice blend between a structured program and an elective program. But it really comes down to hobbies, sports, waterfront, hiking, and horseback riding.
Many campers select our camp for its riding program because we do offer a strong riding program to the campers who choose to do that. And we offer a lot of variety in our riding department, between trail riding, stable management, games, a horse show at the end of the summer. There's a lot of opportunities for campers to be around the horses every day, as well as to advance their techniques and advance their skills.
The fun of activities and good times with close friends is what most campers will remember best about Forest Lake. But what they take home from the experience is really so much more.
Yeah, I think it's made me a better person being at camp because you meet a lot of different people, not just people who are just like you. You meet kids from other countries, different places, so you learn some different cultures and you learn to deal with other people, so it's really good.
Most of all, I think what's taken me through my life more is the fact that I was able to get away and stand on my own 2 feet as a young person and be away from home and understand what it took to get along with people.
Her first year, she did more than I expected her to. I knew that sports would be hard, but the counselors up there promote doing all the activities, and so Janelle wasn't a follower. I saw leadership qualities starting to develop, and she was very confident when she came back. Those 3 weeks away from the family, doing things on her own, was probably the best experience of her life.
We want to see growth. We want to see that child come to us at one level, and regardless of how long he or she stays, whether it's 3 weeks or 4 weeks or 8 weeks, we want to see that child leave at a different level, make some kind of breakthrough, whether it's social, whether it's athletic, whether it's physical. We want to see growth. And I think it's important for parents to consider that a gift to a child, that going off to camp is giving them a gift, and it's giving them permission to grow up as individuals. And that can only happen, I think, in an atmosphere where the staff works together with the assumption that every kid counts.
It was almost like a big happy family. Forest Lake, it was very important to me, and I found that it's just going to be for a long time.